My name's Mark McGuiness. I'm a member of the academic community at Bath Spa and a Pro-Vice Chancellor. It is my incredible honour and indeed pleasure to welcome you all here today for our graduation ceremonies. Thank you all for making your journeys and joining us here to celebrate. Now, my first task is actually to thank those who've accompanied the assembly of the audience today. That's our brass quintet at the front and our harpist. Can we give them a quick round of applause? Thank you, thank you. The auditorium in which you are sitting was originally built as a cinema, and it was the last super cinema of its day when it was opened in 1934. As you look all around you, and indeed throughout the building, you'll see it's a beautiful example of a complete Art Deco cinema of the period. Art Deco was favoured by the new generation of young architects and designers of the 1920s and 30s. Its futuristic and international design language really appealed to people of that time. A spirit of optimism is embodied by it, in fact. As well as being popular in cinemas, you find it in housing, in factories, but you'll find it in those very modern complexes of airports, swimming pools, leisure centres, theatres, and many other places of public congregation. It is a fantastic building. We're pleased to be here. The forum that we're sat in was listed as a Grade 2 star listed building, so it's preserved in the year 2000. And perhaps unremarkable, that fact, in a jewellery box of a city such as Bath. But it importantly remains very much a part of the cultural life of the city, hosting music, speakers, theatre, and much else for our community. I know I can very genuinely speak for all of my colleagues, academics, and those committed professionals who support our students, that today is a very special day indeed as we celebrate the achievement of our graduates. We're delighted that Bath Forum Limited have been able to help us bring it to this venue. But we also know it's not simply a celebration for our graduates, it's also recognition of the support our graduates have received from everyone else in the room. Parents, family members, other relatives, friends, loved ones. Well done all. You made it. You got here today. Your achievement is total. Thank you. I will now run through what will happen next in the ceremony. In a few moments, I will ask you to stand for the academic procession, which is waiting outside for us. At this ceremony, we will have the Lord Mayor and his sword bearers as well. Please, would all members of the audience and indeed the procession remain standing until the last member of the procession, the Chancellor and the Vice Chancellor, take their seats, at which point we can all take our seats. After the Vice Chancellor's welcome address, we move to the presentation of the awards to our graduands, the main event, as it were. Graduands, please be ready to confirm your name more than once as you make your way towards the stage. We need to do this to ensure that the running order remains as we expect, and the applause you receive across the stage is indeed yours to enjoy. So please do allow us to do that. When you reach the stage, you will be over here, to my left, your right. There's a set of steps. If you do need to use the ramp and you haven't already told us, do please alert us as you're at the bottom here. We can, of course, do that. At stage level, ensuring you've reached the top step, my colleague Helen will be here. She will hold you until your name is called by our readers. You will then cross the stage at your own pace. Take your time. Feel free to wave to family members. Anything that you need to do to make it special for you. And you will be greeted by our Chancellor with a handshake and congratulatory words. Afterwards, you will exit the stage to the other side and go down the other set of steps, where you will meet our colleagues. If you could give a quick wave over there, who will give you your certificates. And if there are any problems with the certificates, anything that's not quite right, don't worry, we can sort that out after the ceremony. I'm sure everything's fine, but just in case, do come see us if there's a problem. Once all awards have been presented, I have the honour of recommending that all graduates, including those not present today, are indeed conferred their awards, and that will be done by the Chancellor. And at that point, graduands, you become graduates, and you can remove your hats. At that point, but only at that point. A further word about hats. They've got 4 pointy edges. If you throw it up in the air and it lands on your or someone else's head, it probably will hurt. More practically, it's going to be hard to retrieve a hired headgear if you're all sat down. So if you're going to throw your hat in the air, wait till you get outside. Lots of people wave them like this in celebration inside the auditorium. Okay, finally, a few short domestic announcements. We have trained first aid staff in the building. There are ushers and stewards all around. Please get their attention if you do need our assistance in that respect. In the unlikely event of us having to evacuate the building today, there will be a very clear announcement to do so. Fire exits are located in all 4 corners of the ground floor and upstairs. They are clearly marked at the back and in the middle of the seating areas. You'll be escorted out of the building. Please could you ensure that any mobile phones are now set to silent or preferably switched off. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, if you would all please stand. We will await the entrance of the academic procession. Distinguished guests, graduates, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, I call upon the Vice Chancellor of Bath Spa University, Professor Sue Rigby, to open this graduation ceremony.
Well, good morning, everybody. And I have an apology. I know it's a bit warm in here, but it'll be warmer for the next 2 ceremonies. So you're relatively lucky, and you're not wearing a curtain. The other thing I wanted to say before I started was an enormous thank you to you all, because this morning I was walking down from the top of Bath and thinking about a variety of things, and honestly a bit nervous about the ceremony. And then I noticed first one of you, and then a handful, and then lots of you, all dressed up in your robes, and all with people you love, and all looking so beautiful in the sunshine. And it made me incredibly proud of you, and incredibly proud of this event that we run. So thank you so much. You looked so marvellous in the sunshine, and you still look marvellous in here. But so to get on with it, friends, graduands, colleagues, Mr. Mayor, Chancellor, a very warm welcome to the Bath Spa University summer graduations. And colleagues, please feel free to remove your hats. We're delighted to hold this ceremony in this setting, and very grateful to the staff at the Forum, and also to all those in the university who work so hard to bring off such a complicated event. In particular, our music is a high point of our graduations, as it is a high point of our university. And I'd like to thank our harpist, Ruth Kenyon, and the staff who give their time in the Premier Brass Quintet for adding so much class and joy to our day. We're here to celebrate the fantastic achievements of our graduating students. Each degree accomplished comes with a narrative of hard work, late nights, panicked visits to the library, coffee, stress-busting cakes with friends, and a growing sense of confidence and capability. Very few of us emerge unchanged from the process of studying for a degree, and indeed we shouldn't, or it wouldn't have served its purpose. As with any life-changing event, growing up, having children, falling in love, you can't imagine it until you've done it, and then everything is altered. You can't go back now, graduands. You are made new by this process. And can I invite you, if you're graduating today, to just take a moment to reflect on your journey to this point. You should be enormously proud of yourselves and all that you've accomplished. And none of us, especially those of us here to celebrate with you on the platform, think it was easy. So just think back to when you arrived on campus. You were all glossy, you were creased, your parents had ironed for you, you were clean, you had money. And all the things that have happened between now and then to this point where you emerge unfurled like butterflies from the study. It's an enormous thing. Just take a moment for that. Now, although studying for and receiving a degree is something individual, it's accomplished within the supportive framework of friends and family, some of whom are here to celebrate with you today, and some of whom aren't able to be here but are thinking about you right now with enormous pride. And in a moment, what I'd like to ask you to do is stand up, turn around to face your supporters and friends, and give them a big round of applause. Is that all right? So if you would stand up, turn round, and a big round of applause for all your supporters and friends. Thank you very much. And no need to stand up for this one, but can I also ask you to join me in thanking those staff who've taught you and supported you in other ways through your studies. I'm privileged to lead a group of outstanding academics and professionals who have you, their students, always at the heart of what they do. They work long hours, and many of them, and are as delighted by your attainments as you are. So please thank them with me now. This is a high point in the university calendar, a day of great joy and also great sadness. A university is a community of learners, nothing more and nothing less. And you've been a central part of that community for a while now. When you go, our community is lessened and we'll miss you. While we'd have it no other way than that you graduate from our world and move on, you'll leave a big gap, and we are all very sorry today to be saying goodbye. But keep in touch. You're always part of the Bath Spa community, and if we can help you in any way in the future, let us know. And we'd love to hear your success stories in the coming years. Don't lose touch. You're part of us now for life. Sounds a bit like a life sentence, doesn't it? It's a community that you should be very proud of. Our roots stretch deep, back into the 1850s, and since that time, some of Britain's finest artists and teachers have worked with us. But we're a university of the 21st century, designed to meet the challenges of a post-industrial, highly volatile and rapidly changing world. You graduate into uncertain times with an academic armoury that will allow you to thrive. You are creative, critical, analytical, able to dance on the margins of knowledge and open your mind to the unknown. You don't rush to quick decisions, you don't rush to blame. Rather, you bring your high-level academic skills to bear on a problem or an opportunity, and in doing so, you make the world a better place. Success for you may be out in the world, or it may be inside a small group of valued family and friends. But remember, there is no more external metric of achievement, only that small voice that expresses pride and determination as you make your way through life. But if I had to choose a set of people to make a difference, to make things better, it would be you, our graduates. And just now, I can ask no less of you than that you thrive in your life journeys, that you make a difference, and that in doing so, piece by piece, you change everything. You have the rest of your life to spend, and I will be delighted to watch as you spend it wisely and for the benefit of others in these dark times. So well done, graduands, and have a great day.
We now move to the presentation of awards to graduates of Bath Spa University, and I call upon the Chancellor to receive graduates from the Institute for Education.
Chancellor, I present the following candidates for the award of Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Primary and Early Years 3 to 7. Chloe Megan Adams. Berna Aksu. Leanne Bagshaw. Eleanor Frances Lena Blanksby. Evan Hope Bridewell. Georgina Scott Brown. Jessica Victoria Buckler. Emily Louise Clark. Victoria Emily Conjoyce. Hayley Jane Cooper. Rosie Bella Crow. Michael Diggle. Sarah May Dodd. Chloe Joy Ellis. Fiona Susan Gain. Joanne Marie Geraghty. Megan Rebecca Jackson. Sam Jama. Woohoo! Naomi Louise Mattock. Caroline Victoria Mays. Beth Charlotte Parmenter. Rachel Parslow. Laura Alice May Tarbard. Danielle Mayan Torrington. Carla Wilkins.
Chancellor, I present the following candidates for the award of Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Primary and Early Years 5 to 11. Rosie Jane Allen. Philip Brian Ashby Dobbins. Lee Bailey. Alice Mary Baker. Jade Frances Thomasina Barry. Oliver Bayliss. Andrew Neil Berry. Christopher David Bibby. Claire Elizabeth Billingham. Chloe Elizabeth Bolter. Katie Louise Brock. Bethany Isabel Eleanor Brown. Sarah Louise Brown. Alison Buckeridge. Ellen Christina Burford. Carla Marie Burrows. Emily Jane Butterfield. Sadie Rose Cannard. Sarah Geraldine Cartwright. Catherine Elaine Chamberlain. Ashley Chapman. Kelsey Jade Chivers. Bethany Kate Harriet Clark. Joseph Clark. Victoria Louise Clark. Flora May Clawn. Sophie Alexandra Kleshen. Jessica Lee Coleman. Ellen Ann Coles. Annabelle Jane Collier. Daniel James Coleman. Grace Elizabeth Connors. Imogen Phoebe Cook. Stephen David Coombs. Hannah Louise Coupland. Molly Rose Crandon. Emily Lauren Crook. Sian Kirsty Cullinane. Rhiannon Elizabeth Blodwin Daly. Maya Naomi Ann Daniels. Fionn O'Holwyn Davis. Maritza Lucia Di Bruxelles. Abigail Ruth Beryl Denham. Georgia Emma Derbyshire. Rachel Jane Durston. Jessica Mary Elliott. Rebecca Elizabeth Elston. Rachel Nicole Fisher. Courtney Marie Franklin. Rebecca Jane Franklin. Tobias Kingsley Frayling. Amy Frost. Abigail Casey Fudge. Emily Charlotte Garland. Archie Gibbs. Laura Alex Goss. Megan Lucy Griffiths. Oliver Henry Charles Hall. Lauren May Harnett. Ellen Jennifer Harris. Emily Rose Harrison. Kiara Ailing Hartley. Bethany Hollidge. Julianne Horn. Sinead Gwynne Howells. Chloe Bethany Hubble. Serena Katie Humphreys. Daisy Annabelle Innes. Zoe Ellis James. Rebecca Ann Jarvis. Isabel Rose Jeekins. Katie June Jeffries. Madeline Ellery Jones. Olivia Rose Jones. Hannah Louise Kelson. Charlotte Amy Lane. Ellen Lappage. Sophie Helen Laskowski. Benjamin Mark Noyes Lawton. Felicity Jane Lines. Martin Lenehan. Ashley Rebecca Lewis. Molly Sean Lewis. Gemma Louise Lindo. Holly Francesca Little. Lottie Ann Long. Sophie Ellen Lyons. Metunreu Makindi. Kirsten June Malcolm. Chloe Leanne Mansell. Abigail Kathleen Marks. Catherine Emma Markwell. Hazel Pamela Matthews. Ian Duncan McCall. Susanna Jasmine McKenna. Charlotte Lucy McLean. Abigail Ann Mead. Kieran Scott Alfred Mead. Kirsty Ann Morris. Jennifer Mary Joy Morrison. Shazia Nazar. Lucy Alice Newbold. Amber Kira Nixon. Azaria Sean Norbury. Teresa Jennifer Olive. Josephine Euphoria Kaur Oze Kanedu. Shannon Elizabeth O'Sullivan. Alice Mallory Parfit. Chloe May Patton. Jessica Sarah Philp. Emily Florence Plummer. Devon Caroline Powell. Catherine Joy Ramsden. Bryony Ann Ramsey. Asher Samuel Randall. Oliver John Reed. Amy Charlotte Reeks. Faye Lillian Rickard. Megan Dawn Ridges. Benjamin Daniel Peter Riley. Jennifer Louise Robb. Tabitha Alice Rogers. Jessica Desiree Rose. Emma Louise Rouse. Pramika Saukul Promfet. Laura Salt. Ellen Rose Scholes Lawrence. Gina Searle. Rebecca Louise Sedgwick. Amy Morton Sayers. Danielle Sharp. Sally Ann Smith. Helen Marie Joseph Sowerby. Anna Elizabeth Stenner. Philippa Marie Stovall. Kirsty Jade May Sweetman. Zoe Marie Takel. Nicola Jill Talbot. Catherine Maria Thomas. Rebecca Ellen Aurelia Thomas. Helena Maria Todd. Molly Jade Treasure. Gemma Tripp. Isabel Victoria Trott. Bethany Louise Viger. Joanna Louise Wallace. Kezia Sophie Wareham. Sasha Waring. Robbie Paul Warren. Ellen Frances Jean Weaver. Holly Georgina Weir. Rachel Audrey Watley. Melissa Laura White. Rosie Jane White. Amanda Elizabeth Williams. Penelope Jane Barrett Williams. Alexandra Harriet Wood. Phoebe Jane Woods. Dominic Soul Young.
Chancellor, I present the following candidate for the award of Professional Graduate Certificate in Education, Primary and Early Years 7 to 11. Thomas Matthew Gins. Chancellor, I present the following candidates for the award of Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Primary and Early Years 7 to 11. Elizabeth Megan Abel. Florence Elizabeth Atkins. Caris Olivia Derrick. Connor Andrew Gray. Harriet Edwina Hodgkinson. Andrew John Horn. Jacob Ryan Lewis. Nathan Peter Henry Machel. Robert James Merlis. Kirsten Leanne Pryor. Andrew Peter James Reed. Thomas Allen Schonfeld. Kirsty Ann Scott. Chloe Ann White. Lauren Victoria White. Chancellor, I present the following candidates for the award of Postgraduate Certificate in Early Years Initial Teacher Training. Victoria Louise Barnett. Lauren Louise Blundell. Lauren Marie Edwards. Nicola Kim Hill. Jenna Ann Hollywood. Charlotte McLee. Jenny Elizabeth Patterson. Joanne Katie Wheeler.
Chancellor, I present the following candidate for the award of Professional Graduate Certificate in Education for Primary School-Centred Initial Teacher Training. Tanya Louise Burton. Chancellor, I present the following candidates for the award of Postgraduate Certificate in Education for primary school-centred initial teacher training. Alice Brown. Samantha Lauren Dewitt. Alice Emma Green. Katie Hawkins. Emma Louise Hooper Deacon. Gemma Elizabeth Hopkins. Jay Inglis. Claire Ann Jefferies. Hannah Elizabeth Georgia Langdown. Hannah Louise Macaulay. Abigail Vanessa Mancini. Charlotte Elizabeth Mars. Christos Agathoklis Pantelli. Darrell William Panther. Lucy Elizabeth Payton. Laura Joanne Piddington. Rose Pringle. Sharon Lee Proctor. Abigail Rachel Watson Rayner. James Elliott Douglas Riches. Graham Ian Bruce Taylor. Laura Elizabeth Trist. Jason Lee Trudgeon. Hannah Jade Wells. Sarah Louise Worsey.
Chancellor, I present the following candidates for the award of Postgraduate Certificate in Education for Secondary School-Centred Initial Teacher Training. John Annan. Gavin Waslim Ascot. Cameron Ashton. Sophie Cameron Mitchell. Antia Dirks. Lucy Dobson. Laura Margaret Dossett. Lily Emily Florence Edmonds. Carly Jade Louise Eggleton. Bethany Jane Louise Finch. Samir Gohil. Ruth Sarah Hallett. Lauren Elizabeth Grace Ann Hayward Jezard. Samantha Karen Eileen Hickman. Hannah Elizabeth Jones. Vanessa Legatalwa. Holly Louise Leverton Abrahams. Sarah Amina Morel. Katie Hannah Parker. Carrie Ann Savage. Samantha Sayer. Gemma Schola. Katie Lauren Sims. Connor Stead. Jack Michael John Thurlow. Jessica Rose Witchell.
Chancellor, in addition to those candidates presented to you, I commend you to the other candidates listed here but in absentia for conferment of their various awards.
By the authority as Chancellor of Bath Spa University, I confer the awards to those candidates here present and those in absentia. Graduates, to your great relief, you may now remove and abuse your hats. So first of all, as I said, I have to tell you that standing there with all of you one by one coming and saying hello, you are a fantastic bunch. I do congratulate whoever chose you or groomed you or dressed you or bred you. You've done very well so far, and if I was a 5-year-old or an 11-year-old in your class, I would be over the moon. So well done, all of you. You've triumphed over doing what you set out to do. And to have done that, whatever you chose, whatever age group, whatever, has to be the true measure of your success today. I remember my eldest son, who is now ancient, but he's now 40, but I remember when he came back from his first day at primary school, and I said, what happened today? He said, well, something very strange happened. He didn't speak quite like that because he was only 5, but he said, my teacher, Miss Bennett, got onto her desk and danced. And when we said, Miss Bennett, why are you doing that? She said, because I want you to remember your first day at school. So now you're out into the world, this funny old world that we're going through at the moment. But of course, whatever we read in the newspapers, it doesn't change. It's, kids of 5, kids of 7, kids of 11, they don't change. They just need to be guided as in the same way that I was guided when I was at school at that age. But you'll have a chance to run with your ideas, with your own theories which you've learned here and practiced, and your dreams. And only you know what those dreams are. The world is your dartboard, and if during your time here you've trimmed the feathers of your darts and sharpened their points, then you're ready to decide on the number and color on the board for which you aim, and throw again until you succeed in making that young child excited to learn and excited with the possibilities that the world has ahead. And you'll only do that if you hold that excitement in you and you share that. It's an uncertain dartboard at which you aim, not in all respects, but in many, for you're not the first to find it so. Abraham Lincoln, who some of you may remember, mentioned 150 years ago, the dogmas of the quiet past are inadequate to the stormy present. The occasion is piled high with difficulty, and we must rise to the occasion. As our situation is new, so we must think anew and act anew. We must disenthrall ourselves. And I know at this stage of one's education, you're full of ideas, you're full of knowing how it should be, but I do recommend to you the position of the unknowing. Because when you are unknowing, you are undecided, you are open to other ideas. Today, you are disenthralled from Bath Spa. Some of you, most of you, are set free. Your time here has been a tremendous privilege that, despite or perhaps because of the financial burden you have incurred, is beyond the wildest dreams of many. So, how best to use that privilege? Especially now when the world needs visionary thinkers and teachers, compassionate doers, and courageous innovators. I think it's time we stop mourning our nation's professed desire to separate itself from the EU and get to work on the opportunities that the coming changes will open up for all of us. Be like Leonard Cohen and look for the cracks, because that's where the light gets in. It's time, I think, to question, as we go through this momentous change in our country, to question long-held theories and to rethink perhaps the rule book and decide what needs to be changed and how we can help change it. Your education shouldn't stop today, but each day ahead should be a new day to learn more about life, about work, about how the world works, and how you feel about that and what you're going to do about it, because it is our world. Even though the newspaper is always telling us it's people with funny haircuts and it's their world, but it's not. It's our world, and we must never forget that. It's our responsibility and no one else's. So take joy in reading informed opinion as you gradually form your own. Now I'll give you another quote. You might know it, maybe not. It's not cool to not know what you're talking about. That's not keeping it real or telling it like it is. That's not challenging political correctness. That's just not knowing what you're talking about. And that was how Barack Obama put it. It could be said that both the results of the Brexit vote and the American election were in part caused by voters aware of their gut feelings, because we do make decisions with our guts, with our emotion. However much we will intellectualize or rationalize, finally, and this is becoming clearer and clearer, we decide what we are, what we feel, by what's in our gut. But that is not to say that we should not be aware of the facts, the actual facts, not the facts that are passed down to us on the net or in the newspapers, but research, find out really what is happening in this island of ours and how we can create a better society in the future. It can't be as hard as sending a man to the moon, which I understand we did 50 years ago. Keep learning, keep looking, keep respecting those with different opinions. Learn from them. Don't shut off from them and saying, oh, they're one of those, or they think like that. Question it. Let's have a mixed conversation in our society rather than people taking firm standpoints and shouting at each other. Keep trying to understand how other people work. Whatever happens with the EU, it won't alter our deep sense, our relationship with the continent. Our reported dislike of immigrants is rubbish. Let us glory in their differences, and the way that those differences do not deny our shared humanity. Bath Spa is founded on the principle of encouraging students to come from all parts of the world. And as you leave it, some of you back to other countries, I hope you'll remember the cross-cultural fertilization you've experienced here and continue to spread its benefits as you continue your lives. As an actor, I am constantly putting myself inside another person's skin, another person's plight, another person's shoes. It teaches you empathy, while at the same time teaches you who you are. If, after your time here, you're beginning to know who you are and what you want, then be sure, whether you're a team leader or a team player, there will be opportunities awaiting you if you have the wit and the nose to hunt them out. The American politician Elizabeth Warren, who's at the moment, I think, trying to get the leadership of the Democrat Party in America, said, knowing who you are when it's time to fight will help. To fight for the job you want, fight for the people who mean the most to you, fight for the kind of world you want to live in. It will help when people say it's impossible or you can't do that. If you take the unexpected opportunities when they come up, if you know yourself, and if you fight for what you believe in, I can promise you, you will live a life that is rich with meaning. Because life is not a dress rehearsal. This is it. You only have it once. And when you get to my age, you look back and think, I wish maybe I knew that earlier and hadn't wasted so much time. So go out, make waves, make a difference. Desmond Tutu said, do your little bit of good where you are. It's those little bits of good put together that overwhelm the world. So, as your Chancellor, who really knows nothing about anything except what he does and doesn't know a lot about teaching and yet in his gut knows that our teachers are the lifeblood of our community because they are creating the next generation who will hopefully do better than the last. If I can say anything to you as I sum up, I'd just like to say to you, leave here with a taste for the exalted possibilities of being human, of being true to the highest in oneself. I say this not as your Chancellor or as a perceived successful actor in his ivory tower, but as an ordinary man trying to make sense of a world every day driven more by the forces of greed and conformity than by imagination and love. Because it's love that makes us brave, love that makes us smart. As Christopher Logue wrote a while ago now, Apollinaire said, "Come to the edge. It's too high. Come to the edge. We might fall. Come to the edge." So they came. And he pushed them. And they flew. Good luck.
Thank you, Jeremy. Your wisdom is always the highlight of these ceremonies. I'd like to invite Amanda Williams, Postgraduate Certificate in Education in Primary 5 to 11, to deliver the student valediction.
Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, fellow graduates. What an honour to be asked to speak on behalf of all the Bath Spa PGCE graduates today. Some of my Group C friends would possibly argue that today is not unlike any other lecture, and yes, that old student is talking again. Whilst preparing today's speech, I began to reflect on my training at Bath Spa Uni. How should I approach my ideas for this task? What would our lecturers do? Then it struck me. I should create a Diamond 9 diagram of what it is to be a teacher. The Diamond 9 helping us to prioritise and categorise the key facts, placing the most important factors towards the top of the diamond and the factors of equal importance in the same row. We were presented with one of these tasks to complete in our application interview to the university, several along the way, and even my training mentor getting in on the act at school during an English lead session recently. Teacher well-being and work-life balance should be at the top of our BST New Teacher Diamond. Every lecture was always opened with a dialogue from our caring lecturers, insisting that we must look after ourselves and find time for us. So this must be possible, right? Underneath this becomes a more linear approach to my diamond as it begins to fall apart through indecision and exhaustion. Inspirational, challenging lessons, pupil attainment, subject knowledge, thorough planning, differentiation, assessment, behaviour management and professional responsibilities all fight for equal priority. And I guess this is our challenge, class of 2019, as we begin to find our feet in this profession, to juggle our teaching practice whilst being responsible for the protection, care, support and growth of so many families. Over the past 9 months, we have all grown and developed our practice so much, transitioning from undergraduates to reflective, critical thinkers. I recall fellow BSTs feeling anxious to read aloud to the class, whilst others were concerned about subordinate clauses. Merely a few months on, and our university experts have guided and nurtured us into teaching 80% of the lessons and being responsible for the children's attainment in all subjects. It is only through the confidence our dedicated mentors, learned lecturers, and all of the support staff had in each of us that we have all thrived and succeeded. Their faith, encouragement, and the occasional chocolate bribery has got us to where we are today, on the starting blocks of our new careers. We thank you all. I am sure that every BST in this room could cite who or what inspired them to become teachers, believing that teaching is a calling, a satisfying response, and a passion. We have all embarked on our teaching journeys inspired by a special someone, a parent, a teacher, or a moment. And when questioned, we all have our very definite reasons. Becoming a qualified teacher has been a dream of mine for too long. 6 years ago, I was presented with a life challenge to prepare me for this course, becoming a parent to identical twins, promoting me to mother of 3 children under 3 years of age. Yes, it was tough, mentally draining, and the sleep deprivation and responsibility was torturous at times, but not a day has passed by on my BST journey that I haven't been thankful for my pre-university challenge. My family has definitely added some extra factors to my own Diamond 9 of teacher priorities. Once I had accepted that I was generally aiming for more of a pyramid shape of around 20 factors, with the family at the top, followed by teaching, I've become open enough to let the dust mount up, the washing pile evolve into a creative sculpture, and to hear my own children read and make childhood memories before closing the door, ready for my evening of planning and assignment writing. It has been a tough 9 months, but I am proud. As a family, my children have promoted me to Mrs. Mummy, and I have become a professional in a career I am passionate about. As we all embark on our individual journeys into the classroom, we are entering a time of challenges and change, Brexit uncertainty, a new Prime Minister, a funding crisis, and the potential for foundation subjects to once again have more value in the eyes of Ofsted. As NQTs, we can walk into our classrooms fresh and strong, proud of what we have achieved, buoyed in the knowledge that we can do this. We can teach and we can make a difference to the future generations of this country. As we all begin our careers, we can give the best of ourselves, paying our experience and energy forward to make a difference to the lives we interact with, taking our lecturers' and mentors' guidance with us in our minds and hearts. I am proud to be among this very strong cohort of Basketball teachers. Good luck, my Basketball friends. Savour this moment of calm, pride, excitement, and celebration. You all deserve every moment of it. Congratulations, class of 2019. We did it!
I'd like to close our ceremony and thank Amanda for that brilliant speech. I'd like to close our ceremony with an Irish blessing. May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, the rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may your God hold you in the palm of his hand. Ladies and gentlemen, I declare this ceremony closed.
Please stand for the academic procession.